Ash in the sky as the banners fall, ruin halls whisper through the smoke. One lone rider hears the kingdom call, armor cracked but the fire awoke. Dust on the steel where the oath was sworn, echoes rise from the dying land. He feels the pull of a world torn, grips the hilt with a shaking hand. Every step burns deep like a broken oath, but he moves with the weight of the past. Shadows scream and the winds grow cold as he marches to stand at last. Right into the storm with a raging heart, push against the fog till the world is torn apart. When the final breath is fading out of sight, he becomes the flame that rises in the night. Streets carved red by forgotten wars, ghosts look on as he takes the crown. From the shattered gates to the dying shores, every memory tries to drag him down. Yet he walks where the heroes bled, through the ruins of a final stand. Voices chant for the nameless dead, guiding him through the burning land. Every scar becomes a steel-born vow, every loss hits harder than steel. He won't bend, not now, not now. Pain becomes the power he feels. Right into the storm with a raging heart, push against the fall until the world is torn apart. When the final breath is fading out of sight, he becomes the flame that rises in the night. Blades clash loud as the heavens break, thunder roars like a living beast. He stands tall for the kingdom's sake, driving fear to a distant feast. When the world is seconds from the end and the sky cracks open wide, he becomes the line they cannot bend, the one who never turns aside. Right into the storm with a raging heart, push against the fall until the world is torn apart. When the final breath is fading out of sight, he becomes the flame that rises in the night. drown in the choking haze. Iron towers fall into the flame. From the blackened throne where he cast his gaze, the tyrant speaks every cursed name. He burns the sky with a sovereign hand, turns the weak into crawling dust. But a warrior rises to reclaim the land, driven forward by a death-bound trust. Ashes swirl like a serpent's breath, pulling scars from the molten ground. He walks straight into the jaws of death, step by step with a fearless sound. Stand in the fire and tear the throne apart. Strike through the smoke with a steel heaven shake. He stands firm by the truth he's known, ready now for the world to break. Laws and steel collide in sparks, fury roars through a crimson sky. When the final echo floods the dark, the iron wolf refused to die. Run with the wolf through the fire and steel. Feel the blood ignite with the power you feel. Stand in the storm where the fearless are made, bound by the oath of the ironclad faith they swear. Bloodstains fade from the ember's face, yet the hammer never lets them die. Every strike awakens every trace, haunting whispers buried in the cry. Steel rings out with the souls it keeps, ghosts ignite in the molten sound. When the warrior lifts it from the deep, shadows rise from the cursed ground. Voices twist through the swinging arch, calling names from forgotten wars. Every echo calls a deeper mark, shaking bone to the inner core. Raise the hammer, feel the memories burn. Swing through the dark where the fallen return. Power surges from the weight of the dead. Strength in the grip when the echoes are fed. He feels the pull as the spirits claw, begging him to finish what they began. Every vision scorches through the flaw, turning fear into the shape of a man. Their rage floods fast like a broken chain. Sparks collide with the vicious roar. With each strike he channels all their pain, shattering what they died for before. Voices twist through the swinging arch, calling names from forgotten wars. Every echo calls a deeper mark, shaking bone to the inner core. Raise the hammer, feel the memories burn. Swing through the dark where the fallen return. Power surges from the weight of the dead. Strength in the grip when the echoes are fed. Steel meets stone as the spirits rise, howls erupt through the cracking air. He stands firm with unblinking eyes, bound to finish the final tear. The hammer speaks with the roaring flame, truth unveiled through its ghost-born cries. When he shouts the last forgotten name, every soul within it finally lies. past the bone. In a hall where ancient gods once dined, a crown waits carved from a tyrant's throne. Its serpent shifts with a living breath, eyes like fire in a silent curse. When he lifts it close to the edge of death, visions hit him like a universe. Voices twist through the poison dust, tempting him with a deeper will. Every promise cuts into the trust, pulling strength from a darker thrill. And let the venom rise. Feel the power burn behind your eyes. Stand unbroken where the shadows reign. Feed the fire running through your brain. He feels the pulse of 1,000 kings. Every thought becomes a sharpened blade. The crown grips tight with its shifting rings, dragging truth through the choices made. Serpents hiss with a violent grace, curling tight around the path he takes. Every echo coils around his face, pressing hard until the power wakes. Voices twist through the poison dust, tempting him with a deeper will. Every promise cuts into the trust, pulling strength from a darker thrill. Wear the crown and let the venom rise. Feel the power burn behind your eyes. Stand unbroken where the shadows reign. Feed the fire running through your brain. Scores ignite as the sky turns black. Storm winds tear through the ancient stone. He feels the weight pressing on his back, but the serpent's power becomes his own. With the crown of flame on his trembling brow, he steps forward through the cracking ground. Every oath becomes a roaring vow, every strike a thunderous sound. Wear the crown and let the venom rise. Feel the power burn behind your eyes. Stand unbroken where the shadows reign. Feed the fire running through your brain. like 1,000 blades. Armored spirits with banners unfurled march again from forgotten shades. Their skulls ignite in the choking air. Flames crawl deep through the molten bone. When they scream, every mortal stares, knowing war has reclaimed its throne. Smoke coils tied around their ranks. Shadows tremble as the dead return. Every footstep shakes the broken bank. Fueling sparks that never cease to burn. Join the legion forged in fire and rage. Stand unshaken on the hellborn stage. When the ash storm screams across the land, feel the power rising through your hand. From the ruins where the city's bled, war drums pound like an iron storm. The undead legions lift their heads, sworn to fight in eternal form. A lone warrior steps through the blaze, eyes locked firm on the burning sky. He walks steady through the molten haze, ready now for the dead to rise. Smoke coils tied around their ranks. Shadows tremble as the dead return. Every footstep shakes the broken banks. Fueling sparks that never cease to burn. Join the legion forged in fire and rage. Stand unshaken on the hellborn stage. When the ash storm screams across the land, feel the power rising through your hand. Flames explode as the earth cracks wide. Warriors scream from the shadowed flame. He charges on through the crimson tide, calling out every ancient name. When steel collides with the ghost-born roar, silence breaks into violent lie. He makes his stand at the burning core, turning darkness into purest fight. Join the legion forged in fire and rage. Stand unshaken on the hellborn stage. When the ash storm screams across the land, feel the power rising through your hand. In the rooms where the angels fell, a trembling choir breathes through dust. Voices rise from a fractured shell, calling out with a twisted trust. Their melodies burn like fractured glass, piercing deep mountains and halls. He walks alone to the heart unknown, drawn toward the ancient calls. The choir swells with a violent grace, wings of ash beating through the sound. When he enters that sacred place, voices crash and surround the ground. The sound crawls cold across his mind, scraping truth through the inner flame. Every echo leaves a scar behind, pressing him to face his name. Sing with the damned as the shadows rise. Feel the fury burning in your eyes. Stand in the dark where the fallen roam. Find your power here in the breaking Notes fracture into blinding light. Storms explode through the echo's core. He stands firm in the rising night, letting every scream become his roar. When the choir shreds the final wall, truth comes crashing through the flame. He ascends through the thunder's call, reborn stronger than he ever came. With the damned as the shadows rise, feel the fury burning in your eyes. Stand in the dark where the fallen roam. Find your power in the breaking tone. Thunder walks on shattered ground. Stormlight burns through the broken sky. Every step shakes the world around, turning calm into a violent cry. A living tempest forged from rage, cutting stars through the weakened land. The hero runs toward the roaring stage, fist clenched tight like a crashing brand. Winds to sharp through the rising dust, calling out with a primal tone. He charges forward with iron trust, ready now to face the storm alone. Stand in the heart of the breaking charges forward with iron trust, ready now to face the storm alone. Stand in the heart of the breaking sky, fight through the surge where the echoes lie. When the world falls under lightning's breath, rise like a force that defies the lightning strikes with a screaming roar, shattering fear at the storm's command. But he steps through to the inner core, driving fury with a steady hand. When the cyclone breaks in a blinding flare, truth appears in the splitting light. He emerges strong from the violent air, born again from the endless fight. Stand in the heart of the breaking sky, fight through the surge where the echoes lie. When the world falls under lightning's breath, rise like a force that defies the on a desolate altar soaked in dust, where forgotten prayers are turned to stone. A shadow saint rises through the rust, eyes glowing cold like a judgment throne. His halo cracked in the splintered light, bleeding fire across the ancient walls. When he walks, shadows twist with fright, echoing through the deserted halls. The ground responds to his burning steps, chanting truth. tear the night apart. He stands strong on the trembling ground, holding purpose like a beating heart. The saint descends with a blazing cry, calling. Hammers ring through the rusted streets, and sparks fall like a bleeding rain. Workers march with steady beats, faces carved by the weight of pain. Every step shakes the shattered ground, every chant cracks the choking air. From the slums where the lost were bound, a fire rises with a furious glare. Steel screams loud. hearts explode as the gates collapse. Echoes thunder through the choking smoke. They push through with relentless laps. Every strike, another chain they broke. Now the tyrants tremble at the roar. Faces pale as the fire climbs. The rebellion floods through every door, burning through the poison lines. Walls twist sharp in a shifting maze. Shadows break into crawling shapes. Every heartbeat lights the warp pathways, showing memories he can't escape. Voices surge like a fractured tide, calling out through the spinning void. He feels the pull on the weak inside, dragging scars he thought destroyed. Thoughts collide in a crushing roar, echoing deep in a trembling core. He steps forward through the bending side, ready now for the end of fight. Run through the echoes staring at your head. Push through the void where the brave ones tread. Stand in the storm of the fractured mind. Find the strength the world left behind. The ceiling drops like a broken fist, always stretch into distant screams. Nightmares twist through a crawling mist, bleeding fear into waking dreams. But he moves fast with a sharpened stance, eyes locked firm on the shifting air. He was born for this chaotic dance, fueled by pain he learned to bear. Thoughts collide in a crushing roar, echoing deep in a trembling core. He steps forward through the bending side, ready now for the inner fight. Run through the echoes staring at your head. Push through the void where the brave ones tread. Stand in the storm of the fractured mind. Find the strength the world left behind. Walls collapse in a blazing burst, visions crack like a shattered flame. He breaks free from the fear he nursed, calling out his forgotten name. With the labyrinth spiraling into light, truth erupts in a violent glow. He stands tall in the final fight, leaving every demon below. sky carved open by fire. Wings of silver pierce the frozen night. A lone Valkyrie descends from the pyre, searching earth for a heart that fights. Ragnarok's ashes cling to her steel. Echoes haunt every breath she takes. Yet she walks with a sovereign will, calling warriors the world forsakes. Her voice breaks the trembling air, ancient tones wrapped in northern flame. Every oath she once chose to bear burns alive when she speaks his name. Rise to the call of the fallen sky. Stand with the brave who refuse to die. When the war gods walk from the shattered frost, claim your fate where the lines are crossed. She finds him standing in the broken field, hands scarred deep from 1,000 trials. Yet his eyes refuse to ever yield, burning fierce through the ravaged miles. She sees the storm carved into his core, strength forged hard in the darkest days. So she carves the runes from ancient lore, binding him to the warrior way. Breaks through the trembling air, ancient tones wrapped in northern flame. Every oath she once chose to bear burns alive when she speaks his name. Rise to the call of the fallen sky. Stand with the brave who refuse to die. When the war gods watch from the shattered frost, claim your fate where the lines are crossed. bend around the shattered gate. Bleached bones gleam through the dying dust. An ancient king untouched by fate sits carved in death with a throne of rust. His crown of marrow cuts the air, whispers coil where the torches fade. Every soul he claims still lingers there, bound in silence the ages made. Cold wind crawls from the hollow dome, echoing cries from the worlds he broke. When the challenger steps toward his home, the bones themselves begin to choke. Stand before the throne, where the fearless fall. Raise your strength against the ancient call. When the dead rise loud through the cracking stone, fight like a storm under the bone-made throne. Made throne. He walks the path where the titans died, skulls crushed deep in the crimson sand. Every step shakes the world wide as he lifts the steel in his trembling hand. The king's eyes gleam with a burning cold, fractured power dripping from the past. Yet the warrior moves with a will so bold, ready now for the final clash. Cold wind crawls from the hollow dome, echoing cries from the worlds he broke. When the challenger steps toward his home, the bones themselves begin to choke. Stand before the throne, where the fearless fall. Raise your strength against the ancient call. When the dead rise loud through the cracking stone, fight like a storm under the bone-made throne. The king descends with a roaring flare. Skeletons rise through the earth in waves, but the challenger cuts through the choking air, turning fear into strength he saves. Steel meets bone with a thunderous sound. Sparks erupt in the frozen light. When the throne cracks open the ground, he unleashes the heart of the final fight. Stand before the throne, where the fearless fall. Raise your strength against the ancient call. When the dead rise loud through the cracking stone, fight like a storm under the bone-made throne. Made Steel veins pulse through a dying world. Machine bone guards twist the human frame. Bodies wired, every nerve unfurled. built to drain your will. Tear through the wires with a heart of steel. Stand where the engine tried to claim your name. Fight reborn through the mechanized flame. He moved fast through the iron maze, shackled limbs now burning free. Screens flash red with the frantic glaze, warning all of what he's meant to be. Algorithms roar with the failing code, panic spreads through the metal hive. He was forged where the weak erode, but he climbs back fierce and alive. Circuits crawl like a tightening chain, binding flesh to the engine's law. But a spark breaks through the choking pain, turning weakness into sharp and awe. Rise from the system built to drain your will. Tear through the wires with a heart of steel. Stand where the engine tried to claim your name. Fight reborn through the mechanized flame. Metal claws reach from the darkened walls. Sparks ignite with a violent blast. He charges through as the empire falls, breaking chains from the distant past. When the core bursts wide with a blinding cry, shattered gears flood the open air. He walks on through as the echoes die, rebellion burning everywhere. Rise from the system built to drain your will. Tear through the wires with a heart of steel. Stand where the engine tried to claim your name. Fight reborn through the mechanized flame. A lone lantern burns in a world gone cold. Black flame twisting through a dying air. Its fractured light shows futures told. Vision sharp enough to strip you bare. He lifts it high through the falling dust. Fading echoes glowing at his side. Every glimpse cracks the iron trust, showing death in the path of night. Shadows writhe in the lantern's glow, shaping fate through a whispered cry. But he walks on where the brave ones go, challenging the end that others die. Hold the lantern as the darkness calls. Face the prophecy that chills the walls. Rise through the visions carved in dread. Fight the future where the lost lie dead. Where the lost lie dead. The light bends worlds like a broken scream. walks on where the brave ones go, challenging the end that others die. Hold the lantern as the darkness calls, face the prophecy that chills the walls. Rise through the visions carved in dread, fight the future where the lost lie dead. In a scorching flare, destiny folds under steel and might. He becomes the force in the choking air, rewriting death with a final fight. Hold the lantern as the darkness calls, face the prophecy that chills the walls. Rise through the visions carved in dread, fight the future where the lost lie dead. Icy winds scream with a hollow cry. From the heart of a frozen throne, a sleeping god starts to open his eye. Glaciers tremble under rising light, stars grow dim in the northern haze. He ascends through the blinding white, bringing doom from forgotten days. The world grows numb as his spirit stirs. Winds turn sharp through the fractured air. Mortals kneel when the cold prefers to strip their strength with a frozen glare. the night, but the warrior screams out his name, charging through with relentless might. When steel meets frost in a raging spark, shivers tear through the dying plain. He lights the world in the frozen dark, breaking chains of the ancient rain.
Drums awaken in the silent dust, echoing deep through the hollow ground. Every heartbeat forged in rust rises loud with a thunderous sound. From the graves where the war gods bled, shadows march with an iron pace. Eyes burn bright in the ranks of the dead, each step carved with a timeless grace. Cracks open beneath their stride, cold wind howls through the broken land. The legion surges like a living tide, shaking mountains where they stand. Raise your strength as the dead march on. Feel the grave song pulling you strong. When the immortal ranks ignite the sky, fight with the fire that refuses to die. Calling warriors back from the dust. Every spirit shaped by despair returns bound to an ancient trust. A lone fighter steps into their path, unshaken by the ghost-born roar. He stands firm in the legion's wrath, ready now for the endless war. Earth cracks open beneath their stride, cold wind howls through the broken land. The legion surges like a living tide, shaking mountains where they stand. Raise your strength as the dead march on. Feel the grave song pulling you strong. When the immortal ranks ignite the sky, fight with the fire that refuses to die. and march on. Feel the grave song pulling you strong. When the immortal ranks ignite the sky, fight with the fire that refuses to die. roaring as he rises high.
A living cathedral breathes through the skies. voices flare like a blinding flame. He confronts the things he failed to save, calling out his forgotten name. When the altar cracks in a roaring blast, visions pour through the shattered glow. He rises stronger than his shadow past, leaving the night with a final blast.
Sparks rain down through the choking air. He steps forward to the dragon's core, unafraid of the furnace glare. Stand in the fire where the iron feeds. Fight through the storm of mechanical needs. When the beast descends with a blazing cry, rise like the flame that refuses to its armored chest, fueling rage from a molten heart. Every strike becomes a brutal test, drawing courage from a deeper part. He pushes fast through the raging heat, eyes locked firm on the searing glow. Every step pounds a warlike beat, every breath like a hammer's blow. Steel scash with the thunder's roar, sparks rain down through the choking air. He steps forward to the dragon's core, unafraid of the furnace glare. Stand in the fire where the iron feeds. Fight through the storm of mechanical needs. When the beast descends with the blazing cry, rise like the flame that refuses to as the engines burst, shattering clouds in a violent flare. He strikes deep with the force rehearsed, splitting metal through the heated air. The dragon screams in a fractured tone, falling hard through the burning sky. But he stands strong at the breaking zone, watching sparks as the embers when the beast descends with a blazing cry, rise like the
a dream, burning bright through the crawling haze. He stands firm as the horde descends, shadows slash at his trembling skin, but the power in his core extends, turning terror into force again. Claws scrape loud on the rising heat, pulling fear from the deepest core. Yet he moves forward on broken feet, driven harder than ever before. Fall through the madness where the scourge is born. Tear through the flesh of a world long torn. Rise from the pit with a raging will, reborn in the fire no demon can kill. The pit explodes with a monstrous cry. Walls twist sharp in a crimson storm. He roars back through the poison sky, shaping pain into something born. When he climbs out through the shattered stone, embers cling to his breathing fire. He stands tall where the scourge has grown, no longer man, something far higher. Fall through the madness where the scourge is born. Tear through the flash of a world long torn. Rise from the pit with a raging will, reborn in the fire no demon can kill. Can kill. Can kill. On a throne cracked deep through the ages past lies a king bound tight in a silent sleep. His final breath was a shadow cast, yet his oath runs strong in the wounds he keeps. A scroll of blood rests upon his chest, sealed in ink drawn from ancient scars. When the warrior lifts it from the rest, the room ignites like collapsing stars. Whispers surge through the crimson page.
Mirror stands in a temple drowned, silent halls carved deep in stone. Its surface shifts with a trembling sound, showing truths no mortal owns. He steps close as the shadows bend, breath turns sharp in the freezing air. Every memory tried to end rises loud in a silver glare. The glass contorts with a whispered groan, calling out from the hidden core. He sees a shape he has never known, etched in silence forevermore. Face the reflection that denies your name, fight the truth forged in a godless flame. When the mirror shows what you cannot be, tear through the line where the shadows see. The figure moves with a perfect stride, carved from power he's yet to claim. Eyes burn bright like the night denied, holding fury without a name. It breaks the glass with a thunderous cry, stepping forth from the sacred frame. He stands stunned as it passes by, wearing strength he could never take. The glass contorts with a whispered groan, calling out from the hidden core. He sees a shape he has never known, etched in silence forevermore. Face the reflection that denies your name, fight the truth forged in a godless flame. When the mirror shows what you cannot be, tear through the line where the shadows see. They collide hard in a blazing storm, light explodes through the temple's breath. He confronts the mirror's perfect form, trading blows with the edge of death. But as fire climbs through the breaking stone, every sky becoming steel inside. When the final echo shakes the bone, he stands whole where the shadows die. Face the reflection that denies your name, fight the truth forged in a godless flame. When the mirror shows what you cannot be, tear through the line where the shadows see. Tear through the line where the shadows see.
screams from forgotten realms. Time breaks down in electric chains, dragging fate to the astral helms. Yet he strides through the swirling haze, eyes locked firm on the shifting glow. Every echo carves a cosmic blaze, fueling strength from the world below. Gravity bends with a violent roar, tilting worlds through the burning glass. He walks forward toward the core, knowing none who entered past.
stark. When the final hammer splits the air, creation roars with a blinding tone. He becomes the force the gods won't dare.